What if you could stop global food shortages with this? 70% of the world's food comes from small isolated farms that are on average only 2 acres. About 0.8 hectares, like Daryl's farm in Kenya. If farmers like Daryl didn't produce food, the world wouldn't eat. So what happens when Daryl, who's only been farming for a few years, finds out his crop is mysteriously dying?
There came a disease. It came from nowhere, and nobody knew about it.
That's where an emerging social network that connects rural farmers with no internet access comes in. WeFarm, a London-based startup that's recently raised $1.6 million in seed funding, works on a simple premise. Have a problem? Send a text that goes out to 120,000 other farmers and crowdsource the answer. That's exactly what Daryl did when worms got into his tomato crop.
Luckily, whoever got that question, it is like God who worked there. He gave an answer as if he was in my mind.
The solution? A pesticide that killed the worms and saved his tomatoes. At its roots, farming is about generational knowledge. Your mom was a farmer and her dad was a farmer and so on. But in millions of small isolated farms, that knowledge only goes as far as you can walk. Now, these farmers have a global community to lean on.
Our first function is to connect all the farmers and ensure that they're able to tap into this generational knowledge.
The network has already answered over 280,000 questions and shared 18 million pieces of information.
So it's not just about sharing the challenges that they're having, they're also sharing the wins that they get on a day-to-day basis.
Basically, the more successful the farmer, the more land he can buy, and the more crops he can grow for the world.
The farming, it's in my blood. Hopefully, I think it's gonna take me somewhere.